Okay, so I just want to give you a quick rundown of what I did to prepare my face. Because when I watch these kind of videos, when it's just the focus of only the eyes, I'm like, okay, but what else? How did you do the rest of the face? So I grabbed an old palette from Becca Cosmetics. It's called Be a Light. It is discontinued, but they still have similar products. So I just used the bronzer and the blush. So that's what I'm wearing to add the color and warmth to my face. And then I used a sample of the Dior BackStage foundation. I'll link everything below, but it's also nice to see really quick what people use. I used my Tarte Shape Tape concealer for my under eyes. It's getting a little messy. And then since that foundation it's really an interesting foundation. It's very liquidy, but it dries down to a powder really instantly. So I set my face with MAC Fix Plus to give it back a little bit of moisture, and I feel like it blended things really, really beautifully. And then, of course, as always, I set my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. So that's why I have this nice, even kind of flesh tone all over my eyes. So let's get straight into the eyes. And I'm going to zoom in, so don't be alarmed when I'm like really close all of a sudden. Okay, so today we are going to use this gorgeous, gorgeous palette by Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Platinum Bronze. Side note, I just love this packaging, especially this one, the black and white and gold. This beautiful painting or drawing. It looks more like a drawing, but I don't know the background. Anyways, adore and appreciate this. So these are the shades that we are going to be playing with today, and those are the names right there, but I will be removing that. So this is where we're at. I'm going to dip into the only matte shade here called Deep Velvet. I'm going to use a fairly skinny tapered blender brush because I want to keep this a little bit more tight and controlled. So I'm not grabbing a big, like full fluffy brush. I'm going to focus this into my crease. Just kind of stick to the basics here. Ooh. So I go all the way into the inner corner, all the way out here. Now I'm just smoothing out this edge here so it's nice and soft. I like how rich this color is. And it's blending very easy for how dark this shade is. So I've got a deep smoke on the top. Now I'm going to grab a small little bullet brush that is just cute and domed, and it's going to get the lower lash line just really easily for me. So I just stamp it on. That technique always works the best for me when I'm doing my lower lash line. I dip into the eyeshadow and then I just stamp my lower lash line just as I go. When I don't have as much on this little brush, I meet the outer corner so that I don't plant too much powder out there. That's how I do just like a basic foundation for a smoky eye. I just grab that matte shadow. That's how I do it. And so now I'm thinking I want to go plummy, so I'm going to place this shade all over the center, which is called Ritualistic. Now I always take the pad of my ring finger, I swirl that around into these kind of more metallic shades. That's what that one looks like. I'm going to place that more in the outer third, I think, because it is looking pretty much the same as, what is it called, Deep Violet? Yeah, no, Deep Velvet. Just more of a shimmer. So I think I'm going to grab a lighter shade as well. Just sticking to just the lower lid here before we reach the crease. And then I kind of just gently pat it in like a half circle like that, so that it blends up into the crease really easily. I got a little messy out here, so I'm going to turn to my little buddy here, my fluffy brush. And with a very, very light hand, I'm just going to stroke those edges that seem just a little rough. I'm not going to overdo it though, so I don't start removing things. See how that kind of just softened it out a little bit? When you're doing a smoky eye, I would say expect to have to go back and forth just a little bit. It doesn't have to take a long time, but just expect to just grab that clean brush and just kind of tweak it as you go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the lightest shade in the palette, which is this baby here called Platinize. I keep a towel on my lap when I'm doing my makeup, and so I can wipe my fingers as I go. So see, I'm already clean. So I can dip into Platinize with a clean ring finger. That's what that baby looks like. A nice pearly, but you can tell it's more of a silver pearl. You know, I'm gonna use my pinky instead. A smaller little digit here. There we go. That brightened it up a little bit, but it just is such, the undertones are so perfect that they just blend into each other. I'm gonna also take my ring finger, sorry, my pinky, and I'm gonna place that in the inner corner, and I'm gonna see if that is bright enough to lighten the inner corner, because I love a good inner corner highlight. Looks like it's bright enough. Yeah? Yeah. Now I'm just going to place some mascara and lashes on, and let's see what the final look is like. Essentially, I'm placing them right at my roots. See that? How I'm like right up in there. I get right as close as humanly possible. Okay, so while my lash is set in place, I'm going to actually do my lips, because just why not? Why not use the time? So I'm gonna keep my lips really nice and neutral, and a little bit more my shades. Here, let me zoom back out a little bit more. I'm gonna put on a pinky nude lip liner. This is the NYX Professional Makeup. Is the longest title in the world. So it's slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme color lip liner. What? Nude Suede Shoes is the shade. So I outline it, and it looks pretty goofy right now, but then I fill it in. So now I'm going to go in with my Buxom lip gloss in the shade Erika. That's just a beautiful baby pink. So I lightened my lips with that pencil. And then I'm going to give shine and a pink hue with my gloss. Now I'm going to use my Milk Kush mascara and balance everything out and just wrap up the eyes. So that's the difference with having one coat of mascara on the lower lashes and then one up on the top, that where I'm really taking the tip of the wand of the mascara and I'm just like really pushing in my roots and like coating them up into the lashes, and I just really like the effect that it can have. Okay, so here is our final look. This is everything all put together. What do you think? I really like it. I feel pretty in it. I really like these tones, and I just think everything kind of just worked out together. It was really fun to play with this palette. I will say it just blended really, really seamlessly. I would recommend this kind of formula. Her stuff is definitely expensive, but I bought this on sale. I waited it out. So worth it. So I will say, if you want to dabble and explore more into eyeshadow, for sure try and find the formulas that are just really easy to work with, and it'll be such a much more pleasant experience for you. So that is one area that I feel like going high-end really can pay off. So anyways, I hope you like this, and I'll see you next time.